everyone doing? It's good to be here. Manny and Merle. Thanks for the small claps. Appreciate that. 4 claps. Okay, that's enough now. Shut up, okay? It's good to be here, man. It's been getting a little warm outside. I noticed that because when you're walking down the street and you see people, they have the same expression. You say hi to them, they just look like they're just very uncomfortable. The only person I've seen is very comfortable when you see him on the street when it's hot outside is the devil. See the devil walking down the street, man, he was happy. He was like, oh man, this is great. It's not as hot as it is where I live in, but it's great. Man, I tell you what, I had a crazy weekend. I got into a verbal dispute at an AutoZone. It was crazy. People got mad. And I was like, this is not even AutoZone anymore. This is the angry zone. I was just going in there, man, to give me a battery. I just came there to do a regular thing, exchange my battery. The guy there behind the counter had an attitude from the get-go. I said, sir, I'd like to exchange my battery. He said, where's the battery? I said, the battery's outside. What's it doing outside? I'm like, it's in the car. I drove it up here. And then he told me, he said, okay. He said, but tell you right now, if that battery is not bad, we're not going to get you another battery. We're not going to pay you. We're not going to get you another battery. I'm like, wait a minute. This is a free country. I can get another battery. I can get anything I want to inside of here. So the guy comes outside. The lady told me he's been like this all day long. So we get out to my car, and then he decides he doesn't want to do it. Just walks away from my car, man. Goes to another customer. I said, I'm going inside. So I go inside, get inside the AutoZone, and I start talking to the person who's behind the counter. I said, and before I turn around, this guy is walking back and saying, I said, you meet me back here at 10 o'clock. Think to myself, now wait a minute, I came in here for a battery, now I'm about to be in a bar fight. So a bar fight is out of AutoZone. And I'm looking at all the people in the crowd, and they're like, what are you gonna do? There's a baby in the carriage. Look at the baby in the carriage. The baby said, so what are you going to do? I'm thinking to myself, man, this is crazy. So I came back at 10 o'clock, AutoZone. I got locked up. Coming back to AutoZone for a fight. And when I'm in the car, man, the police had me in there. The people walked up. The manager came by and said, look, before you leave, I want you to fill out this questionnaire. Tell me how you felt about our service. Like, not good. Anyway, they took me downtown, man. I get down there to the jail, Jefferson County. And that's where I have all my class reunions, man. I always went into all my people that I went to school with. They say, hey, how you doing? I said, apparently we were both doing bad. So when they take me down to the cell, man, I get down to the cell. Some of the other inmates were talking to me. They said, look, you know what? They said, you might not get a bad rap if the judge is in a good mood. I'm thinking to myself, so now we're not going by the legal system now. We're only going by what the judge says, right? How he feels. When they put me up there, the guy said, so you got into an argument at AutoZone, huh? I said, yeah. He said, what was the purpose of that? I just wanted to get a battery. And I think to myself, look, man, I didn't have a regular lawyer. I had a public attorney, a court-appointed attorney. Now, you know, a court-appointed attorney, man, those are some of the lowest people you can actually get. Actually, these people in here, you probably can do a better job. Because these people got 30 degrees, man, probably in the basement of somebody's house. You know what I mean? I hope I didn't offend any lawyers out here. If I did, I don't care. We're going to continue with this act, you know. But anyway, man, I tell you what, I could have been a lawyer, man, when I was in school. I know I could have. But I just was never a great student in college. I was the type of person you say, what are you doing? I said, I'm in college. What type of grades you made? I'm in college. That's all you need to know. I'm in college. You know, I didn't want to be questioned. I hate that, man. And everybody always says, go to school, man. You can do better. You go to school, you can be whatever you want to do. But not everybody that goes to school, man, is going to be something good. You know, there's no college for everything. Some of the things you don't need college for. Be a pooping scoop, you don't have to be in college. You know what I mean? Be an ice cream salesman, you don't have to be in college. Is that true? But we need people to do everything. We need somebody to be a bartender. And the bartenders have a very, very important job. They make sure you get drunk. A lot of people, before they leave their house in the morning, say, I want to get drunk. So you got to have a bartender, ain't that right? Yeah. Got really quiet in there. Everybody walked out. I hate when people walk out in the middle of my act. Hope your car stops on you on the way home. I do.